What's happening, my wonderful people? Yes, so over Bolanle Rahman, Falz sends open letter to Governor Sanwo-Olu. These are people the police were primarily employed to protect lives and property, but because they are used to maltreating the very people that they should be looking after and getting away with it, he's seen a pregnant woman, heavily pregnant woman, and then opened fire on her. Whatever the issue is, if it was in the night, you wouldn't have heard of this matter. He would have quietly run away. Okay, you see him the next day carrying his weapon as though nothing has happened, and walking as if nothing has. We need to be careful. In this country, we need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. None of us should allow these people to continue, to distract us, because at the end of the day, most of them, to a large extent, do not really care for the people. And honestly speaking, it's not like it's totally their fault. The government has really, sincerely speaking, not provided enough disciplinary measures and places and things, to put them in check and ensure that these people do not carry out unlawful activities and getting away with it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Falz sends an open letter to Governor Sanwo-Olu over Bolanle. Famous Nigerian recording artist, actor, and right activist Falz, fondly called Falz, better known as Falz. The guy has sent an open letter to the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu regarding the murder of Bolanle. Falz on Wednesday, in an open letter to the governor on his Twitter handle, demanded justice and transparency. The human rights activist did not fail to remind the governor about all that went down during the EndSARS protest 2 years ago in Lagos and how youths were targeted and called troublemakers for demanding better governance and right treatment for law enforcement agencies. Issuing advice and a stern warning to the governor, the singer stated that there would be an open invitation to chaos if the trigger-happy police officer is not punished and the details of justice proceedings transparent for all to see. He wrote, at Sanwo-Olu, at Nigerian police, when we refused to leave the street in 2020 October, we were referred to as troublemakers, EndSARS youth that just wanted to make trouble. 2 years ago, a panel made a recommendation regarding those cases. They have yet to be implemented. Another officer in Nigerian uniform took the life of a pregnant Bolanle Rahman on Christmas Day. If this person is not punished and all details of punishment revealed for everyone to see, I'm afraid many will interpret that as an open invitation to chaos. Humble advice. Recall that a Lagos-based lawyer, Bolanle Rahman, was shot and killed by a Nigerian police officer identified as Assistant Superintendent of Police ASP Vandade, attached to the Ajiwo police station in Lekki, Aja area of Lagos State on the 25th December 2022. Bolanle's death on Christmas Day has sparked reactions from different authorities from state and federal level promising justice. Governor Sanwo-Olu has sent a delegation to console the family of the deceased. Meanwhile, members of the delegations include Commissioner for Information and Strategy Gbenga, the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Muwa, Women and Poverty Alleviation Commission Bolaji, assistants to governor, and heads of service who signed the condolence register on behalf of the government. So these things are in place, yes. They've done what they should do, yes. However, we can see that it is not really a fair cast in stone altogether being said. It feels very strongly that matters are still hanging, and the government is yet to really rise up and begin to, because we don't want this to die natural death like they will normally do. what they do is that it just fizzle out naturally, and at the end of the day, everybody totally forgets that something just happened, and the family is left to grieve, just left on their own. But it ought not to be so. There should be transparency, there should be orderliness in terms of some of these things going on, so that at the end of the day, there can be truth, and truth can be maximized and optimized, and people can feel that, have that sense of belonging, that truly we have a government that do listen. Okay, listening is a big part of a government leadership. You must let the people know that you are concerned about them, that you listen and you're paying attention and you hear them. Very important, very, very important. You can't just stay there and assume that, all is well, when truly, sincerely speaking, that there are issues to be sorted. Or when the people speak, you totally ignore them and you feel that all of a sudden things will fall in place. No, it doesn't work that way. So these are some of the things that are happening, and first, message is very, very true. The governor have to make a decision in terms of what has happened. Transparency in this matter will go a long way. It's not going to bring back the lady, no, by all means, no. But what it will do is that it will bring about some succor, to the bereaved family, that justice was served. Does not mean that it will alleviate all the pain, but it brings about a sense that the government is responsible and that they are taking charge when there is mishap, in the society, and people can again regain their confidence in the government. For a long time, a lot of people have totally, they don't have anything to do with the government anymore because they can't be trusted. They are saying A, but they actually mean B. This very policeman must go to prison. IGP must be able to do what they need to do. People must be able to speak out, and nobody should pretend that, that's it. No, the issue must be sorted out once and for all. We must get to the bottom of it and understand what is going on in all of this. These are some of the ways that we can truly make a difference and ensure that at the end of the day, justice is being served. Nigerians, it's up to you and I to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. God bless. Remember, you have a voice. Remember, it's up to you and I to ensure that we speak out against every injustice going on in our society. Please like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.